Hi there, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Imran Ahmed, mentor rigorous English. Today, actually, I'm going to talk about little bit about our spoken English and also our written English. You know very well that you have English knowledge. You have everything, like every single student, every single learners. But things that how you gonna use your language skills through your speaking or your writing, they have the connection, they have a very integrated connection. That's actually I'm going to little bit jot out, maybe you're going to understand it what I'm talking about. Look, how the language is work for our life. First thing, language is start from your sound, all right? So sound means, international phonetic alphabet, I mean IPS standard sound. Sound is very important for our language, especially for our expressions, all right? And other important things is like a academic study, you have to have the vocabularies, all right? So it means sound, vocabularies, and then this vocabulary, how you're gonna use it in your phrases and also in your sentences, and how going to connect your sentences, I mean integrated your sentences right and perfectly to make your expression more valued to the others, to the audience, all right, or the readers, whoever. So what I'm saying, in your writing, first, you know very well there is a topic sentence, or you can say the thesis statement, which you must have to informed in your initial of your writing, right? So topic sentence afterward. I'm talking about any exam, like in a written exam, competitive exam. It could be IELTS exams, it could be any other exam or academic study for our student for university or school, no problem. So anything you're going to write it, you must have to write sequentially, develop your writing. First thing you have to do, like what you're actually going to write, right? It's called the topic sentence. And then how you're going to tackle this statement, what the positive and negative aspect from your mind, right? Maybe you are talking about something positive and instead of the negative stuff. But this topic, how you're going to talk, you must have to make some relevant examples for it, right? If you say someone is very good person, you statement someone, that is not enough. You have to bring some example for him and practical experience from it. Like I said, yeah, I saw the man, he is doing the help the old people or the young generation for their work in our local area or internationally. That's why I would like to mention he is the really good man, all right? So this is examples and practical experience you have to show you up in your expressions, and then you do the conclusion, all right? So how would in your writing, right, it's a good connection with the writing and speaking. In a writing, you must have to choose the right vocabularies for your writing. Exactly the same way in your writing, you do the topic sentence and then you make some examples, and few things is very concerned about the writing. It's called coherence and cohesiveness, right? If you want to express anything, reading or writing or speaking, vocabulary is very crucial for you. What types of vocabulary? Different types of vocabulary which is really connected in our life. You understand? Because our life is not only for academic, our life is versatilely involvement in daily activities. Maybe you are traveling, maybe your presentation, maybe your event management, all right? So many things are involved in our life. So every single way you must have some specified vocabulary, dedicated vocabulary for weather, for environment, for technology, for anywhere, right? So we shouldn't only focus on specific like literary word. We should focus on the different types of words. So Oxford is recommended for you 5,000 vocabulary out of like millions words. They found it. These vocabulary are playing very important part for anyone, whoever starting in a academic life or whoever deals with the business, whoever staying in the family and in neighborhood or business or any shopping anywhere. So this vocabulary is very dedicated. If you don't have it, you just find it out where is the 5,000 Oxford vocabularies, and the vocabulary is always, you just make this vocabulary not only for the meaning of the words, you make some words like context based. I mean, how this word is using it in a conversation or in a reading stuff. So reading are playing a very significant role play for using your vocabulary. You know the vocabularies, but how it is work in a real life, it only can have it from the reading stuff. So read must in there, right? And also you can have develop your vocabulary from the listening. If you do a lots of listening, of course you're going to develop your vocabulary. But thing is that as I am talking to you, you have vocabulary, you have the base sound, all right, for your speaking. In a writing you have the vocabulary. Now you have to know the phrases. And again I would like to let you know the Oxford is recommended 750 phrases, right? It's like a ready-made shirt or anything, in a garments you buy and just fit out in your body. Exactly the English language, Oxford is recommended 750 phrases for speaking and for our writing. So just go for the phrases, but these phrases you memorized it, that's not enough. As I am saying to you, you have to know how to use these phrases for your speaking or your writing, all right? So you have vocabularies, you have phrases. Now how are you going to connect them? You must have to have a good grammatical knowledge, right? How to connect the words, how to connect the content words and the grammatical word, the functional words that make a very firm and powerful for your writing and speaking. So in my suggestion I would like to say, the word, the coherence and cohesiveness. In Bangla bole ashokti and joggota. You have a coherent, you have lots of information because of course it's the relevant information about your topic. You must have to have relevant information. If you say online are damaging the kids' education, damaging the kids' vision, their valued time. Other way you said online also help the student for better education in their lives, right? From teacher from anywhere in the world. Of course you have to bring the words like technology and internet related for your writing up, okay? Well, you have all the sequential information you put in your writing, right? But think of why you are going to get the less mark in your writing for IELTS exam, in your written exam. Main thing, how you connect them. You have resources, you have phrases. Unless you connect it firmly with them, it's never be a good one. You know very well the argumentative writing, right? Cause and effect or your opinion, anything you would like to do in your life. If you're presenting in presentation, in competitive presentation, your vocabulary, your phrases would be more powerful when you are connected with. So that's a connectors. Sir, that's a connectors. Kind of say coordinating conjunction, correlating conjunction. This is called the fanboys and either or, neither nor sort of things, all right? And also conjunctive adverbs is very important to connect your clauses, your words, your phrases, all right? At the same time, conjunctive adverb also help you out to make your sound, make your writing more firm, more better logical way. So people are going to listen to you for your speech, for your writing. That's why in your IELTS writing or IELTS speaking is every single way. You have information, you have fluency, you have a better sound. But this fluency, that sound, that vocabulary, that phrases, every single things you can create the value when you connect it, when you blended it together best possible way. That's why you need to have a cohesiveness. Cohesiveness will using it like subordinate clauses for your dependent clauses for a complex way. So in your writing you must have to have a compound complex, and gerund, participle, every single things you have to show you up. One thing I will let you know before finish our course lectures, that means in our writing we must have to use like in a connection with the cohesiveness and coherence. So unless you make it more valued, you won't make it valued, nobody going to give you the mark. So marking is criteria come from your vocabulary range and your phrases and how best way you connected with that. All right, so writing or speaking, anything you do, right, you have to know how to use the connectors, coordinating conjunctions, correlating, adjunctive adverbs, right, and also your subordinate clauses. So if you can make more connective way, like use your complex way, you can show you up like your writing is 250 words. Within 250 words, how you can show you perfect, your ability to manage this writing. Like you might fulfill like a 250 words for your writing. That means this is one task, you maintain it, right? But doesn't mean what the quality. It may be 250 words, but you have to show your writing how firmly you're writing in that complex, compound, gerund, conditional sentences and vocabularies. Every single things you have to show your small writing that you are competent in this area. There is no error in this area, and best way you are connected your ideas with the vocabularies, and you will get the 8+ marks for your writing. Exactly the speaking also the same thing. It doesn't mean that speaking is different. Speaking also the ideas you have to connect with the logical way, like connectors will gonna help you out for your speaking, right? So that's for today. If I know this is very complicated for you, maybe you are not connect with me, but those are really struggling in this area, those are really walking in this area, at least you might understand what I'm talking about. All right, so speaking and writing both depend on your how grammatically you are connected your information, coherence and cohesiveness, and very flawlessly you delivered your speeches, you're writing your flawless things in your writing. That's bring a good result for you in the future career. So thank you very much. And of course I'm teaching English IELTS fundamentals and IELTS exams preparations, at the same time the British pronunciation, also the spoken English and academic English for our kids to intermediate level. And my channel is Rigorous English YouTube channels, and also Rigorous English the pages. And if you feel that it's really valued for you, these my speeches, of course you make a like or subscribe my channels and share with others. I'll be happy with that. Thank you very much. Bye then.